Here is my 10-inch MasterForce. They claim that this is a 9-inch fan. No, it's not your regular HV9 9-inch fan. Okay, this is a pretty big fan. It's pretty big. I can tell you right now it's way bigger than a 9-inch. Here is your 9-inch right here. Now, it's sitting on a bigger stand. The MasterForce is on a bigger stand. And just by looking at it, you can clearly see that that fan is way bigger than the Wind Master, formerly known as Wind Devil, which I don't like the last name under Wind, so I changed it to Wind Master. And that design right above Wind is like that because some of the residue was left on there when I was pulling that stinking sticker off of there. So I just kind of colored it in. Makes it look almost original. But anyways, the Wind Master is a true 9-inch. The blade diameter is about 9-inch, and the guard itself, the cage, is probably about maybe 10, maybe a 10-inch. Just enough to house the 9-inch blade. On the MasterForce, that is definitely a 10-inch, and I can't even speak right when I get tired, a 10-inch blade set. But the cage, because you never measure a fan by the cage size. A fan is always measured by the blade size, the blade diameter. The cage is probably no more than, since that's a 10, I'll say it probably maybe 11.5, maybe 12 inches on the cage, just enough to accommodate the 10-inch blade. So anytime, never mind me not being able to talk right, because when I'm tired, I just don't talk right. All right, I'm doing the best I can for y'all. Anytime you measure a fan by the size of it, you always measure the blade diameter. In other words, the blade size. You do not measure a fan by the size of the cage. Okay? The cage is always going to be a lot bigger than the actual blade size because it has to be able to house the blade. But that's not how you measure a fan by the blade size. I mean, by the, y'all forgive me once again, I'm tired. By the cage size. You measure a fan by the blade size. So always remember that. You measure a fan by the blade diameter or the blade size, not the fan cage. Okay, the fan cage is not how you measure a fan. You measure a fan by the actual size of the blade because the blade is the fan. The rest of it is just the body of it. And the cage is big enough to house the blade. All right, with all that aside, let me take that small one back. And let's go ahead and run this MasterForce so I can really go to bed because I am tired. And I'm starting to mess up on my videos when I get tired. All right, full power. Enjoy the video. The best I can do. I hope you guys can hear the wind stream. If not, my apologies to you. This fan kind of blows the air all over the place. It kind of just scatters the air out. It don't blow it directly at you. So hopefully you can hear the wind stream. If not, again, I apologize. Okay, spin down. Unfortunately, the spin down time is short like that, not because of a lack of oil, but because this fan has a full-size motor that you will usually find on a 14 or a 18 or a 20 inch with that amount of power spinning a 10-inch blade. That's pretty much light, even though it's a dual ball bearing motor. So some might say that that full-size motor is overkill for that size blade, and in most cases it is. Nevertheless, that's where it is. All right, I'm going to sleep. Tired, I gotta get some rest. Lamont the Fan Man, more to come soon, and out. Thanks for watching. God bless you and gone.